Hey guys, welcome to today's video. I normally do not do big intros like this on the cleaning channel, but I wanted to pop on here really quick to explain today's video and who I'm doing the video with. I don't know why I look super red. I don't know what is going on with the camera. Anyways, today's video is a collab with one of my friends here. She actually doesn't know we're friends. Her name is Katie from Now That I'm a Mother, and I will leave her channel down in the description and her video as well. She contacted me a while back to do a live stream on her Instagram. I'm not sure how she found me, but from then on I've been watching her mainly on Instagram, and I also watch her YouTube. She just had her third baby and her family is just the cutest. I'm pretty sure she is the oldest of 11 kids. I think 11 kids, and she is a daughter of Christ, and she is always smiling. She's always smiling, and she's always so positive, and I don't know, I just love her so much, and she doesn't know that. And she's actually the one that contacted me to do this collab, and I was like, yes, we're doing this for sure, because she just makes me so happy. So I love to watch her all day clean with me as well. So there, it fixed itself. So anyways, she also has a podcast with her husband called Now That We're Family, I think it's called. And I love that too. They just are so wise, and they have so much to talk about, and they have so many tips and advice for especially like married couples. So anyways, I feel like I never do an introduction like this for people that I collab with, but she really is special to me, and I've never even told her this, so I know she's watching, so hi. I just find her very inspirational, and I really think that you guys should check out her YouTube channel, her Instagram. She does a lot of Instagram lives with other people. She does stories all the time. Her family is so cute, and I just think you guys should definitely check her out. So anyways, today we are doing an all day clean with me. It's actually the afternoon, we're still cleaning. And when I do all day clean with me, I just film literally everything that I clean all day long. So I have my tripod here, my camera set up. Anytime I'm getting ready to clean, I just stick the tripod in the room and film myself cleaning whatever I'm cleaning that day. So that's what we're doing today. Lots of cleaning motivation, lots of stuff getting cleaned. So I hope that you guys enjoy it, and let's get right into it. So the first thing that I always clean is the kitchen after breakfast. I try really hard, and most days I do clean the entire house before I go to bed. And by cleaning, I mean putting everything away. So there's nothing really to clean when we first wake up, and I really enjoy that. So the first thing to clean is after breakfast, like I just said, and that is what I'm doing. I am just cleaning up the kitchen, putting away the dishes. Usually I rinse the dishes off, especially if the kids had cereal, because I don't want milk just sitting in the sink. But then I usually just leave it in the sink, and then after lunch I usually put it in the dishwasher, unless we had the big breakfast like eggs or bacon or pancakes. If it's just a few dishes, I'll just leave it to the side. I just want to make sure that I rinse them off so there's no food or milk just sitting in the sink all day. I also try really hard to turn the dishwasher on at night, but we don't always fill up the dishwasher every single day. So sometimes I just have to do it in the middle of the day. But if I do it at night, then I also empty the dishwasher. And this is one of the chores that I hate the most, just because it just takes so much time. But I also like having clean dishes. So that is what I'm doing here. I usually take everything out of the dishwasher first before putting them away. That way I can put everything in piles, and I'm not walking back and forth too many times. So I put all of the plates that need to go together. I put the bowls together. I put the kids' plates together. I also have started using Jet Dry, which is what a lot of you guys suggested after I said that my dishes weren't always dry after the dishwasher was done. So it has worked very well, except for some of the kids' water cups. They still have water in them. So you can see that I'm using a little paper towel to kind of dry off most of the stuff on the top. But I'm just pulling it all out, laying it out, and then putting it away one by one. The next thing that I do is I went up in Jackson's room and took all the sheets off his bed. Do any of you guys ever smell the blanket to make sure that it's good to go? I don't always clean the top blanket and his other blanket that he uses every single week. He's just a tiny little boy in this queen size bed. So I try to just clean the sheets once a week, and then every other week I'll do the big blanket and the other blanket. I also had put our sheets in the washer and the dryer in the morning. That is one thing that I did and did not film. And so I'm just moving the loads. So I moved Piper's load over to the dryer, and this is Jane's load and Jackson's load all in one. This week I am doing all of Jane's bed, so you will see that when I end up making her bed at the end. And also stay tuned to the end, because at the end of this video you guys will see our new quilt that I got us. It is another white quilt, but I like this one so much better. The other one kept getting tore up in the washing machine, and we had 2 of them already. I called and they gave us a free one after the first one ripped, and then the second one ripped, so I figured it was not just a fluke. So here we are, just continuing to do loads of laundry. I am now putting Jane and Jackson's stuff into the dryer.
In this dream of your own decide, there is someone calling your name. Love is forever, love is forever. To believe you gotta let go. Light as a feather, light as a feather.
Okay, now it is time to clean up after lunch. And this time I am just putting everything into the sink. I'm lighting a fall candle. You guys can see some of our fall decorations. Be on the lookout for our fall home tour over on the House of Hunts channel. And we also just put up a clean and decorate with me video last week as well. So make sure to check that out. And that one's here on this Cleaning the Chaos channel. But I am doing the dishes. I need to take the trash out. I need to wipe the counters. And then I end up putting the dishes in the dishwasher this time. So that is what I'm doing to get this kitchen cleaned. I've said it before, but the kitchen is kind of like the hub spot for our family. It's where I keep my computer and do work during the day as well, since Chris is usually in the office. And so I really have to have the area clean so that I can think and get stuff done and not worry about things getting food on them or anything getting sticky or anything like that. So pretty much as soon as we're done eating breakfast, lunch, and dinner, we're cleaning up the kitchen really well.
Someone's been waiting for you. Just close your eyes. Just close your eyes.
You have to be your biggest fan. And when things are really tough and they're really rough and nothing's working, but there's something inside of you that says, I just have to follow that. Because you don't know who you're going to meet, who you're going to meet, who you're going Because you don't know who you're going to meet, who you're going to meet.
After lunch is Piper's nap time, so she is the first bed that I usually clean as far as the sheets go. So I'm going to put her sheets on her bed and get her to her nap. Then I needed to pick up the living room a little bit. I needed to vacuum from the crumbs of lunch, and so I wanted to pick up some of the stuff that was on the floor so that I could vacuum this area. So after I picked up a little bit, then I vacuumed. You can see Jackson on the iPad on the couch as well. This is our quiet time. So Jane's at school, Piper naps, and Jackson has quiet time. He either watches a movie or does a game or two on the iPad or watches YouTube. But it is a time for me to be able to clean and reset for the day, and then I also have to go pick up Jane. So it's just a nice, relaxing time for them since Jackson doesn't take a nap anymore.
For the record. Get this one thing clear.
Since our sheets had been done for a while, I'm finally getting to make the bed, but the new quilt and the quilt pillow shams are still in the washer. So this is just me putting the sheets and our blanket on and the other pillowcases, but you still have to wait to see that quilt. Several hours later, you can see I actually took a shower, did my hair, and I'm actually in a regular normal outfit. I am ready to make Jane's bed, and her bed, I've said it many, many times, is the worst to make because of this bunk bed situation. Her dollhouse is there. She has all sorts of stuff everywhere. But her room was also a mess too, so I was trying to get her to clean her stuff. She decided she wanted to move her stuffed animal basket over to the back of the room. You can see her do that in a second, and then we are just making her bed and picking up her room a little bit. Those pajamas that she has on had come in the mail that day, and so it's still in the middle of the day, and she just wanted to try out her pajamas, if you're wondering why she's wearing a nightgown.
Wanna move my feet, wanna drink my wine. 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 Wanna move my feet. 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 Wanna drink my wine.
Next up is Jackson's bed. It does make it a lot easier that only one of my kids takes a nap anymore. I remember when all of them took naps, it was really hard for me to clean the sheets because there was only a few windows of time for the sheets, because we actually do not buy extra sheets for the kids' beds. We do have like 1 or 2 extra sets of regular white sheets in case there's an accident or something like that, but otherwise they're normal sheets we just have 1 set of. While I was up in Jackson's room, I went ahead and picked up the playroom. This is not bad at all. Basically, just the pillows need to be straightened out. Prince Charming needed to be sat up, and that was pretty much it. So the kids must have not been up in this living room area too much, or the playroom area too much. Okay, here's our new quilt. If you guys remember what the other quilt looked like, it was a little thicker than this, and it had just like stripes of frills on it, which I really did like, but those frills were easily torn. I don't know if River did it every time he got up on the bed, or if it just happened in the washing machine. I'm not sure. So I'm hoping this pattern will do a little better. We do like it, and it is from Walmart if you're curious, and we have slept with it now for about a week, and we love it. I actually needed to clean all of the bathrooms this day, but the only bathroom that I got to clean was the powder room because I ran out of time. But here I am wiping the mirror down, and then I clean the sink and the toilet. The powder room is always the easiest because there's no bathtubs, the one sink. But otherwise, this one only takes me like 20 minutes to clean when the other bathrooms take about an hour.
You had me at hello, 'cause where you go is where I go. I don't need nobody else. I got you, and you got me too.
You came right out of the blue. I wanna do what you want to. We can leave and run away someday, someday. I've been saving you. You save me too. Yeah, I need it. Don't you need me too? 'Cause I need you. Yeah, so call me anytime that you need a favor. Call me got me too. I've been saving you. You save me too. Yeah, I need it. Don't you need me too? 'Cause I need you. Yeah, so call me anytime that you need a favor. Call me anytime I can come and save you. Oh, oh. Call me anytime that you need a friend. And call me anytime when you're at a tight end. You, I got you.
This was one of the days that Chris was out of town and we were out late. Jackson had his first baseball practice and Jane had dance, so we ended up having McDonald's for dinner. So this was actually an easy cleanup because I didn't have to cook anything. We were dancing to music, if you could see. It's funny to see in fast forward. But this was easy to pick up. The kids did have bowls for their yogurt and obviously lots and lots of trash. But I'm just cleaning up the table and then wiping the table down and then going in and cleaning the kitchen as well.
Don't you need it too? 'Cause I got you.
And you got me too.
I thought this music was appropriate because we were dancing so much during this cleanup time. It makes it a lot easier when there's music playing to just clean up real fast. The kids were getting ready to get in the tub, and like I said, there wasn't much to clean. There were a few of their sippy cup and water cups, but other than that, oh, and Jane's lunch box, but other than that, there wasn't much to clean. And I did do one more wipe down of the counter, and that was pretty much it. The kids were making a huge mess while I was cleaning, and we decided to go ahead and start cleaning up. But look at Piper's room. It is a disaster. They both, Jane and Piper, both got all of their stuffed animals out and laid them all on the floor. So this took a second to clean because they are very particular about whose stuffed animals are whose. So we had to make sure everyone got their correct stuffed animals in the correct places and put them all away. Then we went over to Jane's room. Her room wasn't too bad, but we ended up picking up her room too. All 3 of our kids make sure their rooms are all picked up before they go to bed. I know that they sleep better, and it's nice to start the day off with a clean room. Lastly, we cleaned this little outside area. We left the chair and the whiteboard and the jewelry thing out because the kids were making a fort and they wanted to play with it the next day, so I let them leave that there, but otherwise we picked up everything else on the floor. I hope that you guys enjoyed this all day clean with me. I always like filming these because, like I said, I just carry the camera around every time I'm filming, but I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to check out Katie's channel, and we will see you in the next video. Bye!